It's all just a game. It's just a big game, no different than any game that Tommy and Chucky would play. And so many aspiring entrepreneurs are so frustrated because they can't see it for the game that it actually is. And when you know how to play the game, you can effectively break the rules. Look, I've done 7 figures online in my business selling digital products, with just one doing a little over 900K. And it's only gonna take me about 5 minutes to break down the game and give you the cheat code so you can manipulate the game to work in your favor. So if you don't have 5 minutes to spare, then you'll probably never even play the game, let alone win it, and just keep on getting played by the game. So here's the game. You wanna make some money online, right? Wrong, you already lost. What you want to do is that you want to add as much value as possible to people to the point where they feel indebted to you. That's how you get to the money. The only reason anybody will buy anything from you is because of the value that they've already received from you. Give, then ye shall receive, right? You want to be a giver, not a taker. And plus, think of all the takers in your life. You don't want to be around them. You don't want to be friends with them. You don't want to talk to them. They're literally exhausting. They're draining. Like, it feels like they're sucking the soul out of you. So with this, don't be a taker. Give more, and then you receive more. That's how you gain the overflow and get abundance. But now that you know the objective, the game, you have your digital product, right? And you need to get your product to people. But where are people at online? Where do they congregate? The people are on social media, right? But who is the big bad guy in this game? Who is the bad guy that is stopping you from getting to your target audience, from getting to your customer online and on social media? Well, the bad guy in this game is the big bad algorithm. Dum, dum, dum. And what is the big bad algorithm's prime objective? The same as any other evildoer: world domination. Geez, what are we doing tonight, brain? The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world. That's a Pinky and the Brain reference. If you don't know about Pinky and the Brain, you're still cool, but you're just a little less cool than you were before I knew that you didn't know who Pinky and the Brain were. But on a serious note, think. Everybody on social media, they always complain about the big bad algorithm, right? They always complain that their reach is limited, that they can't get their posts seen, that they can't market their products to the people on social media. But we got to think business. So think, what are these social media platforms? They're huge, ginormous businesses. And what is the prime objective of these large businesses of social media? So imagine that this here, all these little dots, imagine that this is just a pool of people, right? And social media's prime objective is to go into this pool of people and draw people back to their platforms. And then once they draw from this pool of people and have everybody on their platforms, they only want to keep people on their platforms for as long as possible. That's all that they want to do. But then here we come as entrepreneurs, and we go on these social platforms and we try to bring people back to us. And we go on this social platform and try to bring people back to us. So we now have some people and some customers. Well, the big bad algorithm It doesn't like that, therefore it shuts you down. It limits your reach. It doesn't show your content to people because they're like, hey, all that they're trying to do is tell everybody to click a link in their bio and pull them off of my platform, where the only way that I make money is by keeping people on the platform and throwing ads in front of their face all the time. So, if we know what the algorithm wants, and that's only to keep people on their platform, we need to give the algorithm what it wants. We need to feed the beast. We need to feed the bad guy. And how do we do that? In order to feed it, we need to understand and know what the algorithm is. And this is a big cheat code that nobody knows and they can't understand. What is the algorithm? The algorithm is people. That's it. Every time you hear the word algorithm, just X it out in your brain immediately and just think people. Everybody's out here trying to beat the algorithm, trying to get the latest tips and tricks to beat the algorithm. If you just eliminate that word and think people, you will do so much better and you will be able to find your people. Put the people first. And most people, they can't even start to fathom what people want to see because they're not thinking of people. They're only thinking of themselves and thinking of money. Put the money last and put the people first. Don't love the money and use the people. Love the people and use the money. And think, what do people want? Let's take it all the way back to square one. People want value. Wow, it's mind-blowing, right? It can be so simple if we just let it be simple. But most people, they don't even know who it is that they're talking to in order to even add value to them. So in order to beat the game, you have to build what's called an avatar. And your avatar, it's not gonna be some big blue people or some little bald head kid with an arrow in the middle of his head. Your avatar is going to be your target customer. Catch, I did not say customers. I did not make that plural. You want to build one target customer profile, and this is going to be your avatar. And that's the reason why most people are losing the game, is because they're trying to sell to everybody. And when you're trying to sell to everybody, that means that you're selling to nobody. You need to have one digital product geared towards one avatar, and you can scale that to a high 6 and 7 figure level. And once you have your avatar profile built, every single piece of content that you make, everything in your messaging, everything in your marketing, you need to be speaking to that one avatar. Now, I mentioned that you want to add value to your avatar, right? But value content is not going to be enough. Your value content needs to be epic. And epic is an acronym. The E in epic, it stands for entertaining. Think about it. If you're not at least a little bit entertaining, you're not going to catch anybody's attention anyways, right? So the E is entertaining. The P is for personalized. That's why we build out the avatar, because everything in your messaging, everything in all your content, everything in your marketing is going to be speaking to that one avatar. So the P stands for personalized. The I stands for irrefutable. Too many people are out here trying to convince people of stuff. I don't convince anybody of anything. I just give them irrefutable facts. So for example, if I had a digital product that was helping people lose weight, I'm not gonna go out here online and convince people of why they need to lose weight. I'm going to give them irrefutable facts of why they need to lose weight so they can see it, and then give them irrefutable proof that my digital product can help them lose weight by either showing them the weight that I lost or showing them the weight that my digital product has helped other people lose. And then the C stands for clear. We need to have clear messaging. We need to keep it simple. A lot of times we are too smart for our own good. A lot of times we're trying to sound like the expert, and we use too much jargon of whatever our niche is or whatever our industry is to try to sound smart, to try to sound convincing. And that word convincing too, going back to the I, you don't want to convince anybody because it has the word con in it, like convince, right? I'm sorry, convince this, like everybody, when you're convincing somebody of somebody, it has that con word in it, so it can be kind of shady, right? But anyways, let me erase this off the board. But anyways, going back to the C of clear, you want to keep it simple. There's another acronym I use called KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. You want to keep it simple. If you cannot explain it to an intelligent 12-year-old, then you need to dumb it down. Jay-Z, he has this lyric where he says, I dumbed down for my audience and doubled my dollars. They criticize me for it, yet they all yell holla. If skills sold, truth be told, I'd probably be lyrically Talib Kweli. Truthfully, I want to rhyme like common sense, but I did 5 million. I ain't been rhyming like common sense. And look what Jay-Z has turned into now. So dumb it down, keep it clear. So you want to deliver valuable content to your avatar, but make it epic, entertaining, personalized, irrefutable, and clear. Simple scales, fancy fails. And that's how they were able to beat the game. Look, if you're ready to make more working less with digital products like them, go ahead, click the link down in the description and join this crowded at the top community for weekly coaching, all of my exclusive trainings, and a private community of entrepreneurs, all designed to grow your business online. It's only $47 a month to join. That's less than a cup of coffee per day. So click the link down in the description and I will see you on our call this upcoming Wednesday. And for more cheat codes so you can have numbers like this coming in online in your business, check out this playlist right here. It's crowded at the top.